And then finally today, we're going to continue our look at the best Eagles draft picks by round. And then today, we're going with the fifth round. Fifth round of the draft is today. And the Eagles have had some success in the fifth round of the draft. Super Bowl 52 champion offensive lineman Halapoulivatai. I can never say his name. Big V. Vaitai was picked in the fifth round back in 2016. His Super Bowl winning teammate Brent Selleck was also a fifth round pick in 2007. Brent still does work with the team doing, I believe he does either player development or community relations. A.J. Feely, one of our favorite backup quarterbacks from the Andy Reid era, was drafted in the fifth round in 2001. Ike Reese, before he was on WIP, was an Eagles linebacker and special teams player, played in Super Bowl 39, made it the Pro Bowl in, I think, that same year, 2004. Was drafted in the fifth round in 1998. And then I added this one because he was one of my guys from the teams that I grew up watching. Calvin Williams was drafted in the fifth round in 1990. Paired him alongside Arkansas Fred Barnett, giving Randall some deep threats there. But our spotlight is going to be on three of the all-time greats in Eagles history. And I'll do it in order of the year they were drafted. First, in 1943, out of Michigan, the Eagles took Al Wistert in the fifth round. He was a two-time NFL champion, 48 and 49, offensive tackle. First year in the league was with the Steagles, the year that the Eagles and Steelers combined their teams due to World War II. Al was a four-time All-Pro. He was on the NFL's All-1940s Decade team. His number 70 is retired by the Eagles. He's in the Eagles Hall of Fame, the Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame, as well as the College Football Hall of Fame. One of the greats to ever play at Michigan. Al Wistert was drafted in the fifth round in 1943. And then 2 years later, the Eagles took Pete Pios, from a wide receiver out of Indiana, also a two-time champion, played on those 48 and 49 teams. He was a six-time All-Pro, six-time Pro Bowler, obviously the two-time champion, led the NFL in receiving yards twice, receptions three times. He is also on the NFL's All-1940s Decade team, the Eagles' All 75th Anniversary team. He's in the Eagles Hall of Fame, the Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame, and Pete is also in the Pro and College Football Hall of Fame. One of the all-time greats to ever do it at both in college and the pros, was drafted by the Eagles in the fifth round in 1945. And then moving ahead, a little bit more current of a player that everybody should know, Trent Cole was drafted in the fifth round in 2005 out of Cincinnati. He was a second-team All-Pro in 2009, two-time Pro Bowler. He also is in the Eagles Hall of Fame, and his 85.5 sacks with the Eagles ranks number 2 all-time to Reggie White. And best known for me, Trent Cole was a beast, but his sack celebration that Jalix Hunt brought back in the Super Bowl, taking out the bow and shooting it, because Trent is an avid hunter. So three all-time greats have been selected in the fifth round by the Eagles: Al Wistert, Pete Pios, and Trent Cole. So there is a lot to be looking forward to today with the NFL draft. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh rounds today. We'll look at the fourth round tomorrow, but as you can see in the fifth round, yesterday in the sixth round, and even the day before in the seventh round, the Eagles can still get some solid players. So it is must-watch TV today. But that is our Eagles draft spotlight for the fifth round.